So how are your classes going?
They're going really well. Of course, this quarter is a lot different than last quarter because it's more quant heavy, but I've found the tools that I'm learning to be really, really helpful and almost immediately applicable to some of the business questions that I've been asking. So I've really enjoyed them.
So did you watch the online tutorial?
I did. We have tutorials for this class and also for my base econ class with Professor Andy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So you have two tutorials
Yeah.
so far for his,
Yeah.
right?
The tutorials are fantastic. First of all, kudos to the professors. They do a really good job of kind of like really talking through the problem. It's almost like they're reading from a script and they thought about everything that I could, be asking, and so that's great. And I could tell the way that they're edited, that it's getting right at the information in a quick manner, which is fantastic. And the fact that it's online, it's really convenient, so I've kind of watched them, maybe between classes or late at night, and they've certainly been helpful to kind of get me unstuck when I'm thinking about a problem. But more than that, just as a way to kind of like review the material that I'm going through, even if I'm not really stuck, I like to like go to the video and kind of cement what I'm learning live in the classroom. I don't know if I have too much feedback for you in this area. I've been trying to be like paper free. And that's actually been really hard to do this quarter. So a lot of my professors will actually have the handouts for the day printed on paper, and I've been taking advantage of that. So the classes where I have a paper handout every day that I can like take my notes there have been incredibly helpful. Some other things that are helpful, a lot of my professors, my D&D professor, Nair, and my econ professor, they write on the slides during the lecture, and then they save that annotated version. I love this quarter too. Everything from the course reader is electronic almost, so I can have an electronic copy, which I put on my iPad and like carry with me wherever.
So is the course reader, you feel like, that's been helpful? And the process of getting that and everything, has that been easy?
Yeah, the materials. Yeah, for me it is. I mean, I kind of download them one at a time. So, on the weekend, like I'll download all my cases for the week and just have them in like Evernote, so I can just have them all the time. And that's been really good. Just accessibility. I know last year they were all paper. So like, if I had some extra time to do some studying, but my case book is at home, so I love having them electronic.
Have either of you happened to watch one of those online tutorials?
We were actually just talking about that.
I have seen them, yes. He's uploaded, I think, a couple videos, and I've seen both of them, so it's been great.
If you can miraculously make me strong in quant, I'd be joyous.
So you can pause. That's the best.
Absolutely.
And rewatch. So yes, it's definitely been really
I thought they were a great tool to refer back to, especially during homeworks and assignments, because with a lot of quant material, you can go through a problem, and this is specific to quants, I believe, and it could be just personally to me, but when you're solving a question, you can hit a roadblock, and if you hit that roadblock, there's no way to push through it if you don't know what they're asking for. And it's more specific to quants. With stuff like strategy, with stuff like ethics, you can research, you can get your head around it, you can figure it out. With a lot of the with stuff that's heavy on the quants and the formulas, you need to know what's the next step with that formula. And when a lot of these professors put that extra time into creating videos, it's a great tool to refer to, at least when you hit that hump, and it helps you get over videos. Ramp them up.
Okay.
I don't want
ramp up the videos?
Yeah. I thought they're good. I don't think you can ever be. I think with a lot of the especially with the quant stuff, I don't think there's anything such as too much detail in terms of. I've watched them all because, like I said, I'm not a quant guy, but I'm free to do that, which I probably wouldn't, like a lot of students wouldn't be a fan of in the class, because there's varying levels. So if he keeps it standard there, then use the videos to go into detail. And I think that could be done the same for other classes as well.